Okay, we all know at this point that the vaccine rollout has been rough in a couple of different ways. Here's a development we weren't hoping for. 500 doses of the vaccine had to be thrown away in a Wisconsin clinic. Apparently they had been unrefrigerated for too long. Now that's bad news, but it gets worse. A few days ago, per multiple reports, advocate Aurora Health revealed that those 500 doses were discarded because they were not being refrigerated in what was described as unintended human error, which would be bad enough. I mean, that could potentially save, lives. Advocate Aurora Health said in a news statement, "We immediately launched an internal review and were led to believe this was caused by inadvertent human error. The individual in question today acknowledged that they intentionally removed the vaccine from refrigeration."
That's not what you want to hear.
So like this life-saving vaccine that would have inoculated 500 people. Yes, they would have had to get in shots later to finish it off, but 500 people in theory, potentially more, because there's this thing going around where in theory you can get 1 or 2 more doses out of each vial. It's apparently a thing that's happening. But anyway, at the very least, hundreds of people.
That is so American healthcare, like PTSD.
It's a thing though.
It is just a thing that everybody does. You're just like, listen, your default setting is health care is so expensive for me. So when I get, for example, antibiotics, I'm not gonna take them all. But like it's designed, you have to take them all. Everyone's rationing. Like as much as they say socialism creates breadlines, capitalism and our private health insurance creates med lines where you're just, you have no idea when the next time is that you'll have access to this. So you start rationing. It is so sad and so sadly rational.
Yeah, it is. But anyway, yeah, but like I said, there are areas where people have access to it and are turning it down. I have to be very vague about this. I have been made aware of an area that the uptake for the groups that have been prioritized was so low that it was just opened up to everyone. Not anywhere near here. I don't have access to it or anything, but there is a concern that a lot of people are not taking it when they can, and that's a bad thing. So we have a lot of work to do going forward to save lives by reassuring people based on the science that this is good. We're gonna follow all the developments and everything. But anyway, to return to this, 500 doses, someone intentionally left out. That is effectively all the information that I have in terms, there's no motivation that's been given. There's no statement that's been given by that individual about why they did this. And I understand that many people's reaction might be, well, what's the difference at the end of the day? Those vials are now wasted. And that's true, but I have to wonder, is this a conspiracy theory thing? Is this a thing where that person thought, oh, that's Bill Gates's brain juice that they're trying to inject into people so that he can track them through, the ethereal plane? I don't know. Did aliens make the vaccine? It is possible that there are people in a position to do damage, to sabotage the I guess supply chain if they believe insane things about this. And a lot of people believe very insane things about this. So that has not been confirmed. Although I don't know what better reason there is to potentially expose 500 additional people to a fatal illness.
They intentionally removed the vaccine from the refrigerator. Did they? Yeah, this is all speculation. This is all scar tissue, scarring and this fear that everyone has. I will say probably built into if you're working on a scale of millions and millions and millions of vaccine doses, something weird's gonna happen to 500 of them, no matter what.
Yes.
And so if this becomes a trend, then I would be more concerned about it. It is terrifying. It is in that category of news where like, thanks for sending that to me, Mom. I don't know what to do with it now. It's like the equivalent, like someone got eaten by a shark off the coast. You're just like that. You're right. That is terrible. I have a very strong reaction to it, but I don't have enough information to find out to see if this is like a big trend of people getting eaten by sharks. I don't know what to do with it. I just need you guys to know that my mom always tells me when people are getting eaten by sharks off the Pacific coast.
I mean, I saw a video on the beach, literally where you live, of a person on a surfboard and a great white went under it. And I thought, why would I ever get in the water again? And by the way, when I once went to Hawaii, it's literally the only like nice vacation I've taken in my entire life. My wife and I went to Hawaii once. You better believe I knew about everyone who died in the water, everyone who had died hiking on that island, and I let her know about every one of them. And did I go in the water? Only a little, only a little.
This is where we get nice things.
This is why we can't have nice things, because of sharks. Anyway, yeah, and look, someone is saying, Koranig is saying in the chat that there was also sabotage in North Dakota. Again, these might be very small, and maybe there is nothing to do with the news. But what I would say is, if you have access to the vaccine, take it, because you never know. Maybe in the future you won't.
Right.
But anyway,
as Court for Jester is mentioning, like it's also a great opportunity to get a microchip in your body. Exactly. And so if you want that Bill Gates brain juice, yeah, this is a great way to do it.
Yeah, I've been wanting chip. Especially after playing, Cyberpunk. I want to be chipped. Morning Demon in the Twitch chat says, "You say that like Gen Con isn't a nice vacation." I mean, I guess it's Indianapolis. It's fine. I go to Lee's Summit, Missouri every once in a while too. Anyway, really fast. Hey, here's a fun way to end the year. I'm gonna skip ahead one graphic. Yesterday's report from the COVID tracking project, which I update literally every day. I look at that. Had 3,903 COVID deaths. And they say in that tweet that they are still experiencing holiday reporting delays. So that is not the complete figure. Now it does include 2 days like backlog, 200 deaths backlog, but it's also not all the states reporting. And we almost hit 4,000 deaths in a single day. So just as we continue to talk about COVID related things, keep that in your mind. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.